In therapy, she began to notice this pattern in herself. The pointed remarks, the subtle attempts to pull her husband in to take care of her. Together, we explored how these behaviors were not random frustrations, but rehearsed scripts learned from childhood to manage anxiety, elicit attention, and then to feel seen again. This new self-awareness didn't just positively affect her marriage, which it did, of course. It also opened the door to her relationship with her mother. With support, she could tolerate her mother's disappointment and distress without immediately collapsing into compliance or taking care of her. She began to assert her own needs, signaling in a quiet way that her mother's feelings were her mother's responsibility, not hers. Do you see what I mean by that? In other words, by tolerating her mother's disappointment and distress, she interrupted a deeply ingrained relational pattern between them. Clinically, these moments with her mother signaled a growing capacity for what we call in my field separation and individuation. She asserted her own needs and desires without collapsing into her mother's needs. She began to trust that she could survive her mother's displeasure without catastrophic consequences. By doing so, she enabled a reorganization in her mother's internal world, where the mother was now forced to reckon with her own feelings. So if the daughter doesn't take care of, if you don't take care of somebody else's feelings, it forces them to reckon with their own feelings rather than displace them onto her daughter in this example.